Compensation Commission for future rate increase for the Ironwood City Commission. And I know, Jim, you want to speak on this, but you don't want to just know it. What happens is that a city commission has to consider any rate adjustment to the newly elected commission. And so this commission has an opportunity and an obligation, really, to consider whether its compensation for commissioners is where it ought to be or if it ought to be adjusted. And so, as somebody leaving the commission, I thought I was in a unique place, because I have nothing to gain, whichever way this goes, that I asked that this be put on the agenda, because it really has been ignored for quite some time. And so we have an elected officials compensation committee. They met and reviewed what this commission makes and what other similar bodies are paid for their time, and have made a recommendation to this commission for our consideration. In addition to that, there's been some research done that indicates what other similar commissions are paid for their services. So before we get into that, though, Jim, do you want to?
The issue I have is that board that makes this decision or this recommendation. Every member on that board expired. I don't see how you can bring them back when there were 2 vacancies to begin with. Well, actually, 1 vacancy, 1 literally expired, and the other terms of all of them in 2002, 2 of them expired in 2005. I think the other 2 or 3 of them expired in 2002. How is it possible that you can bring those people back and put them in a position of authority like that?
Well, first, the group that met is simply making recommendations. They have no authority other than to be people who sat and reviewed and had an opinion and arrived at a conclusion and presented it to us. We're the only people who can make that decision. And I think most of our commissions, until an individual is replaced on a commission, they continue to sit. And in this case, I had asked the commission if they would allow me to extend those terms so that we'd have this opportunity tonight to consider whether or not we want to adjust up or down this compensation.
10 years ago, I was on the youth committee in Ironwood. Am I still on that committee then?
I don't know. But at least as it relates to this.
There's got to be some limit. I noticed even on that list of all the different committees, my half brother, who's lived out of town for 20 years, is on some kind of a committee that's never met through. I mean, there's something not right with that. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. At the present time, the Ironwood City Commissions are paid in this manner. The mayor is paid $150 quarterly, plus $40 a meeting for the first 2, and then the next 2 meetings, $20. With a maximum of 4 meetings per month, which is equivalent to $1,560 a year. City commissioners are paid $100 a quarter, plus $20 a meeting, up to 4 meetings per month, which is the equivalent of $880 a year. This isn't in an order that I can easily get to. The recommendation is some other recommendation.
Previous page.
The recommendation of this elected officers compensation committee is that the mayor be paid $100 per meeting, up to a maximum of 4 meetings per month, and city commissioners $75 per meeting, up to a maximum of 4 meetings per month. Based on if there were 2 meetings per month, the mayor would make $2,400 a year. City commissioners would be paid $1,800 a year. 2008 there were 27 meetings. I don't know if this commission wants to consider raising that or not, but my opinion is that I believe that it ought to be some sort of a quarterly payment, not something that's tied to each meeting. It should be, I believe, a stipend like it is now for each meeting, but also something quarterly, because as all of you know, there are times when we're called outside of the meeting, and we participate in programs outside of meetings, and at workshops, we're not paid for workshops.
They did that for the farm with the ease, so we didn't have to worry about quarters, so we just figured each meeting.
But it's my understanding that the commissioner is not paid for meeting that they miss.
That is correct.
So, but the quarterly payment, whether you miss a meeting or not, you're still paid that flat quarterly rate, am I correct?
That is correct.
So, any commissioners have an opinion?
So I didn't get paid for 111 meetings I went to last year.
Well, that's the other thing, commissioners sit on many other boards, and they're not paid for the time when they sit on those boards. In Bessemer, for example, the mayor receives $105 a month with no maximum number of meetings, $1,200.60 a year. The commissioners $85 a month for $1,020 a year. Wakefield, everyone receives $10 a meeting. Hancock, $20 a meeting, not to exceed $500 a year. Houghton, the mayor's $100 a meeting, state commissioner $70 a meeting, no more than 4 per month. Can only be excused 4 times. The mayor is roughly $2,400 a year. The commissioners are roughly $1,680 a year. It goes on. By this comparison, I feel, again, and I have no dog in this fight, I think that Ironwood City Commission is fairly compensated. As we compare to other communities, I would be fairly compensated. Sure.
Bruce, I don't know if you realize this, but you're putting these people, this is political poison if you vote yourself for a raise, essentially. All 4 of these people are potentially, they're candidates, they're in the race. Now, you can't win for losing. I realize this is it's a big job to be a city commissioner. There's a lot of research that you have to do. There's a lot of travel time. You're really spending on gas and everything else. To vote yes for that is like, saying I'm not going to be a city commissioner next time, because I think a lot of people will take that the wrong way. To vote no on it, you're going to leave everything the way it is, so you can't really win for losing on this.
Well, I appreciate your comments, David, but these commissioners get to make the decision if they want to play that political suicide or not. They're doing it for the and they're doing it for the other commissioners, because there are 11 people running, and there's no guarantees that they'll be elected. But I would hope that this exercise will be repeated for future commissions, because I think we owe it to people who put forth the effort to run for this seat, that they're compensated fairly. My opinion is, in reviewing this, that I believe the city commission is compensated fairly. Now, if some commissioner has an opinion, which might be that maybe we're overcompensated. Maybe somebody here wants to propose that commissioners be paid less. I don't know that. The commissioners wish to take any action on this tonight? Is that the consensus? No action tonight on this item?
That's the
I agree with Bruce that it was a worthwhile exercise to find out, because if it turned out that everybody else has made, 3 times what we're getting, that's another story. But then we make